going to intro this next one because I think, when I create the thumbnails for our YouTube videos and I try to make them kind of tantalizing so people might want to click them, but I'm very cognizant that I don't make them just clickbait. Like it's not completely different from what we're talking about in the segment, but I do try to, make it a little juicy of a topic.
Yeah.
And
give them a taste.
Give them a taste. Yeah. So on our last episodes, we were talking about the minutes and how, if RJ was going to get more or less minutes. And the thumbnail read, "Is RJ's fate sealed?" And there was a big bench next to it. And that wasn't truly what we talked about in the segment. It was adjacent. It was adjacent to that for sure. But it wasn't quite that topic. And I thought it was worthwhile to bring back. So the next prompt I have for you, Pich, is RJ's fate is sealed in Orlando as coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, fact. Right now, yeah, fact. I mean, I think he needs more time to develop, and he's not going to get it with us. I mean,
yeah,
especially when we have Suggs go out and he's not really getting more minutes. So it kind of tells me, okay, well, they've seen what they need to see out of him, or they know where he lies on the court. I feel like he has more to give, but much like I was critical of Gary Harris for not really being sure what was going on, I don't think he was comfortable in his bench kind of role. He needed the more minutes to do more. And I think the same may be true for Hampton, but they don't have those minutes to give him necessarily all the time. And they're not going to get more minutes for him when other guys start coming back. So it's like, if he's not playing now, what is one left to do but feel like that is it for at least this season? His fate.
Yeah. No, I got to agree with you. This is fact. He's really struggling in the last 7 games since our last pod. He's averaging like 6.5 points, 2.3 boards and assists, shooting 29% from 3, 37% from the field. And his minutes are going down as a result. And in our last episode, we talked about the conversation he and Cole had and how he expressed frustration to Cole about his lack of playing time.
Sure.
And I can't imagine he's happy with that playing time shrinking, but he also has to step back and just kind of fairly assess the situation.
Sure.
He's not playing as well as Harris. Damn sure isn't taking the spot from Cole. So he is certainly the third fiddle in there. And when Suggs comes back and Kel comes back, then you've got no argument. You've talked about it a lot before about using the G League affiliate. And I think it could be really negative actually for RJ's confidence. But at the same time, if he were to embrace that, it would be kind of awesome. If he could go down and be the guy and really develop his game in whichever way he thought suited him. Because I feel like right now he's trying to fit himself into a puzzle piece that might not actually be the player he is. He's trying to put the square peg in the round hole, and it's just not really working yet.
Right.
So I'm hoping something clicks, but it might not be the worst thing to go do a Lakeland Magic stint for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, you see this all the time in baseball, and I see it a lot in the NHL as well. And it's a perfect thing to do when you've got a guy that's like not quite ready, but he needs a little more. Like your point is valid. I mean, if Hampton was down there and they were running a ton of plays for him, let's see what he's got. Let's see what let's let him have a little time to make a case for more minutes up here, because he's not
right.
It's hard to make an impression in 7 or 8 minutes a game. Like you feel like you're pressing in those
6 shots a game. How the hell can you build any momentum with that? And unfortunately, where we are, we're so depleted that RJ is right there in the rotation. I think if we had more of a healthy team, it would be an option that made a lot of sense. I have a feeling that might catch a lot of flack for this take that he should be doing some G League stints, but it's really pretty common right now around the league. That's the whole point of every team getting a G League affiliate, was that so you could send guys up and down. The Westchester Knicks are playing in my home city of Bridgeport. I went and saw them against the Hawks, and both of the Hawks' number 1 picks are playing in their first round picks. I apologize. Are playing in their G League team. And because the Hawks are stacked right now, but I also see like guys like Deuce McBride who just got called up to the Knicks main roster because Kemba was playing like crap. And he dropped like 25 in the game that I saw. We're never going to see RJ drop 25 in an NBA game if he doesn't get some more reps. And it might actually be a good thing for him to get some more practice being the guy, get that game time.
I can't believe we got through a whole RJ Hampton bit without mentioning a RJ Hampton in joke. I just can't believe we did it. Oh wait, I got it.
You did it. You did it. No.
Even though he's not Hampton
he's Hampton out right now.